Hey everyone, welcome back to HikeSlam. This is Phil. It's been a little while since I've put up a video, and it's a beautiful weekend here in Virginia. It's early September. It's got a little bit of a chill in the air, but it's still nice and warm. So I wanted to grab my new camera, head out here on the Appalachian Trail, kind of check out the area where I filmed the footage for Creepy Night in the Woods, where the guy left all those crazy messages on the garbage and stuff and in the trail journals. Kind of retracing those steps to see what we can find. I'm sure all that stuff is gone. I'm sure it was gone the weekend that I filmed the video. It's a very well-traveled trail, and I guess that day someone said they did call the police. But anyway, I'm out here for a nice little walk. It's hard to tell because a lot of the trail around here looks very similar, but I think this was the section where all that trash was with the crazy writing on it. Obviously, none of it is left here, and I'm not surprised. I bet it was cleaned up that very weekend when I found it. But I'm glad someone cleaned up the trail, and I'm glad I didn't find any more insane writings out here, because I'm out here to enjoy myself and enjoy the nice weather. So now I'm gonna go up here to that crossing in the trail where I found the rest of that insanity, the duck and the other trash and the weird poetry. I have this part of the trail to myself right now, which is awesome. There was a lot of cars in the parking lot back there, but I think it was mostly kids from the college jumping off that footbridge. I don't think I'll be joining them in jumping off that bridge. There's a railroad bridge close by. On clear days, you can see some metal debris in the water and stuff. Even though it's really pretty, I'm not sure how clean it is. It's Saturday. It's such a pretty day. I thought there would be more people out here. Trust me, I'm not complaining. HikeSlam got a lot of views recently on the Creepy Night in the Woods video that I filmed a couple years ago. Some prominent YouTube channels, links to it, which was amazing. Got my subscribers over 5,000. I can't believe it. So thank you everybody for watching and subscribing, leaving comments. All the comments on that video were great. Some people accused me of faking it. I kind of wish I had. If I had that much creativity doing that kind of stuff, I'd have a video like that every 2 weeks. My channel would be huge. It was real, 100%. Other people were afraid for my safety. Thank you, I appreciate it. That was very kind of you guys. Even though at the end of that video, I was obviously scared. At the beginning, I was just frustrated. I had timed that hike perfectly, I thought. I was gonna go the day before Thanksgiving, when no one would be out on the trail. They'd all be around their families, and I could just have a great overnight close to my house, have a fire, enjoy a campsite. But I was just upset that it had to be ruined by something crazy like that. In the first part of that video, when I first come across the craziness, and especially when I come across like the duck and stuff, I think you hear the disappointment in my voice. I'm like, really? I have to deal with this now? I just wanted to come out here and relax. So other weird things. Well, hopefully I don't get murdered out here. That would totally ruin my day. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe now. Oh, these little bugs are flying in my eyes all of a sudden. So then we come up here to the James Face Wilderness sign. This is where the Appalachian Trail goes into the James Face Wilderness. Down that away. There's all kinds of stealth campsites sprinkled throughout the woods here. Wow, there's so much evidence of that forest fire. It came across the side of the mountain. We were getting tons of smoke at our house, which is like 15 minutes from here. It's so funny how fast nature kind of grows back over. I'm sure in the fall it's more apparent when all the leaves are gone, but that fire was tens of thousands of acres. So it was crazy. Yeah, it's just burned stumps. Oh, these little bugs are just going right from my eyes. Down at my house, they're gone for the season, or it seemed like it, but here, they're out in force. Wow. All right, there's a sign ahead. I believe that's for the shelter, maybe? Let's check it out. All right, what does this sign say? Camping and campfires prohibited along this next 1 mile. And right here at the base of the sign is where that dead duck was, and more of that trash with the crazy writing and poetry and song lyrics. The weirdness continues. And there's a Dead duck here. Looks like there's another campsite down this way. Right at the sign. Yeah, this is a more worn-in trail here. Oh yeah, there's definitely a stealth campsite down here. Fire ring. Right down by the river here. Cool little stealth site for a small tent. Set it up right there. It's a little bit too close to the trail. See, it's just right there. And it's a little too visible. Even in the summer with all the leaves on the trees, you can easily see it. Oh, that's a cool site down there. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. Now this one is like almost right on the trail, but it is cooler. Ah, this is what I was looking for, the little creek. After my mini investigation on this side of the river, I'm gonna head back to the footbridge, cross over, go back to my truck, and then drive up the access road to hike into the campsite and shelter area where I attempted to camp during the creepy night in the woods video. I'm just gonna read through the shelter log, see what it looks like up there, see if anybody's seen that guy, and just kind of check out the area and enjoy the day. It's been beautiful so far, except for all these little terrible gnats that just assault my eyeballs. But as I get further toward the river, they actually become less and less, so I'll take it. Back to the status of the HikeSlam YouTube channel. As I said before, I plan on doing a ton of videos this fall and winter, so if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. The reason why I stopped putting stuff up for a little while was I love hiking. I love going out into the woods and just bringing all my camera equipment every single time and trying to make content out of it seemed to be wearing me down a little bit. I felt like I wasn't enjoying every hike, but when I stopped putting videos up on the channel, I actually stopped hiking as much. So weird how that works, right? So while there was a temporary pause on putting videos up on the HikeSlam channel, I did start another channel called We Eat So Good. I'll put the link in the description below. It's a cooking channel that I do with my wife Courtney. We have a lot of fun. We're always cooking all kinds of random things anyway, so we figured we might as well film it and see if anybody likes it. So hope you guys enjoy it. At night in this area, it's getting down to like 50. A couple of nights of high 40s. This is like perfect camping weather. So very soon I'm gonna have a new overnight for the channel, probably in this area because it's so convenient to my house. So yeah, I look forward to that. I'm probably gonna be going on some hikes in the general area too, maybe like Western Virginia, North Carolina, maybe out to the coast, but this area here in the Virginia mountains is where a lot of my content's gonna come from this fall and winter. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There's the footbridge through the trees, so getting close to the parking lot. I know I already said this, but it's so good to get back out into the woods like this. I love making the videos with the extra long hikes like the Mackenzie River Trail and the Oregon Coast Trail, or even the overnights with all the maniacs and stuff. But just a day hike like this to explore the local area when the weather's perfect, there's nothing better. This under chin view might not be the most flattering, but the trees look pretty cool, right? I just got this new camera, so I'm playing with it. Oh, it's a party back there. There's so many people. There's like 30 people jumping off the bridge. Hey everyone, I'm back. I just pulled up to the Forest Service road that has the short hike to the shelter up here, so I can kind of check it out and see how it's changed since the last time I've been there. I intended on doing this section right after the last part the same day, but I lost track of time. I had to go home and make some chicken for Courtney. She was getting out of work. So I planned on coming back the next day, but the weather has been terrible. The past couple of weeks, my days off, it's been raining, and we just had like a tropical storm blow through here. So it's been a while since I've been able to get back out here. So yeah, I'm excited to get back out into the woods, check out this section of trail, check out the shelter, see what's changed, see if there's any damage from that storm. I wouldn't be surprised if I have the trail all to myself today. The weather yesterday with all the wind and rain, I doubt many people planned overnight camping, and we're supposed to get more bad weather tomorrow, so it feels kind of like a just stay in kind of weekend, but it's really nice right now. It is a little humid, probably about 75, but it's not too bad at all. And the sun's out, so I really can't complain. Feet are feeling good today. Got the old oboes on. Whoops, gotta step over this branch. Tread's starting to wear a little bit, but they have a lot of life left in them. I got new super feet this morning and put those in, so feeling really good. This trail is super easy. It's more of kind of a stroll through the woods than a hike. I did just run into another guy coming the opposite direction with a day pack on, out enjoying the nice weather. Oh, here's some damage from the storm, it looks like. A tree or part of a tree came down. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can see got uprooted there. Luckily it's not really blocking the trail too much. They do a really good job maintaining these trails, so I'm sure within a couple weeks. And there's the shelter sign. That came up faster than I thought. Got this branch here. Let's do some quick maintenance. Yeah. Nice. All right, so there's the sign for the shelter. Quick walk down there to the Johns Hollow shelter. It's a little slippery, but it's actually not as muddy as I thought it would be. Okay, coming up on the shelter. The area looks pretty clean. Last time I was here, it was in the fall, like around Thanksgiving time, so obviously it's a lot greener. I do see some poison ivy that popped up in different areas that I didn't notice before, so I'll have to be really careful when I have fires out here. Let's check out this little fire pit over here. I say little, it's actually pretty big. Still got the picnic table here. It's hard to tell when someone may have been here last because of all the down branches from the storm. Usually that gets cleaned up or used for firewood pretty quickly. This is such a great spot here though. You got the shelter there behind me, and then right here, awesome fire ring there. Lots of flat spots for camping. You also have the water source down here, which is that stream that we crossed earlier. Nice flowing mountain water. You still have to treat it, of course, but Just that sound of the creek flowing by while you're camping or having a fire. It's amazing. Great spot. So let's check out that shelter. See what's going on over there. It's got the metal roof on there. Big fire area in front. Still looking good here. Like I said, no trash or anything around, which is nice. And in the shelter itself, there's the shelter logbook there. Very clean. That's always good to see. That roof from the inside looks like it might even be pretty new. Obviously that weird mouse trap thing that guy wrote all that crazy stuff on is gone. So it says, watch out for yeet mouse. The dead do walk and talk. Like, what the hell is going on? I was probably gone 2 weeks after I saw it. All right, let's check out the shelter log here. All right, so checking out the shelter log. Okay, looks like they started a new log because the first thing I see is someone named Jolly Green Giant. They were going northbound on the Appalachian Trail in 2024. So the first entry here is 3/15/24. That makes sense. With all the through hikers that come through here and just people wanting to leave a note, I'm sure these books fill up probably every 6 months or so, maybe even less. Just kind of skimming through here. Everybody has such neat handwriting. Very nice. Trying to get a good shot here, so if you guys want to pause to read stuff, you're welcome to. Looks like everyone's having a great time in general. Positive messages. So it looks like the last entry here is September 27th, 2024. That was yesterday. It's good to see the shelter in great condition. May even have a new roof. All the fire rings and camping areas look pretty clean, aside from some down branches and stuff, but that'll get cleaned up really quick. The shelter logs seem to be generally full of people enjoying their hike, having a great time, not being visited by psychopaths, which is always a positive. Kind of feels like this area has turned a page. I'd be willing to come back out here and camp. All right, time to set the shelter log back. I'm starting my short hike back to the truck. It was so great to come back out here into the woods, back to this area. I used to be hiking out here all the time. It's crazy how fast time flies. I can't believe how long it's been since I've been here. I really enjoyed the hike, seeing the trails are in good condition despite the storm, seeing the shelters in good condition. People are making improvements, keeping it clean. No signs of psychopaths anywhere. As interesting as it would be for the video to have a clue of like, maybe he's still here. I don't do that stuff. So honestly, I was happy to find that everybody in the shelter log was having a good time. There's no weirdos hanging around. Not to say that there couldn't be in the future, but just the vibe there felt positive, felt peaceful. I'm looking forward to camping there again. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna have some eggs and toast when I get back. Sounds simple. Sounds like something you might not necessarily be looking forward to, but I tell you what, man, when I'm out here in the woods hiking, doesn't matter if it's a short hike, a long one, I get hungry and I start thinking about food. So I can't wait to have that breakfast. It's gonna be so good. Okay, crossing the stream again. It's so nice when a short trail has a little bit of everything. You have a little stream to cross. When you get to the shelter, you have a fire pit, a spot to stop out of the weather if it's bad weather. I'm surprised there's not more color on the leaves. We're a little higher elevation than we are at my house. There's a little color on the maple leaves down there. Up here, it looks like the middle of summer. Everything's still bright green. Ooh, and this is another nice feeling too. Coming back to the trailhead and finding that your truck is still there. Thank you guys for joining me on another adventure. To all my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. To the people who have been there for a long time, I really appreciate you sticking with me while I started my other channel and haven't posted much. But I'm really excited to put out a lot more videos really soon, see what you guys think, interact with you in the comments. So leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't. So thanks again for watching HikeSlam. I'm gonna go eat some food.